cars. Alright. Let's get this shit started, guys. Alright, so as we can see here, we got Disney hitting the Laura Bailey band. It hit and it rebounded, which is crazy because we could have bought it Friday. Alright, so nevertheless, let's put some music. We need to put some music to make some money on.
You ain't really doing much rapping. Yo, a nigga real quick like Captain. Scared of weather room and Captain. Well, let's get the shit crashed. And then what happened?
Alright, the big head on this one is good too. I was thinking about adding CCL call shares. I think so long.
Store summer closeout sale is going on now. For a limited time, get up to 50% off on summer's hottest furniture styles for your home. Or get no interest for 72 months with no minimum purchase. Don't miss this summer's hottest furniture deals. The summer closeout sale is going on now, only in America's #1 furniture and mattress store. Shop and save today at Ashley Home Store. This is home. Online availability may vary. Some exclusions apply. See store or AshleyHomestore.com for details.
Hold up, I'll record. Hey, do you want to join us in arena? I'm down, bro. I'm just trading some stocks real quick. So I was looking. What the fuck, Disney? Disney just did 2 spikes up. Disney, I was looking at Ant at the end of the day, but since it is getting bought back, let me just get a deep sell off, and I'm gonna get in. I fucked up on Disney. He's making money right here for this spot. I'm fucking pissed I didn't catch Disney for being on my fucking phone. The sell-off he gave me, hopefully it goes well with that. Bro, Disney. Alright, it's all good. We'll get it. Bye. 03.
Table chain off, it's not good. Probably had something with a block in the hood. Porsche takes me on a walk on the wood.
First start nigga from the hood, they curious. All inquiring about vibes and shirt. I get the cones with no one is peer. I got your beer, I'm on the mirror. Fresh young nigga in the 80s, when I run on 14 mil, starting 14 gram. No boy tickets and diamonds and tennis, you pay with that boy here. I'm with a mirror. Only got me in here. Still making double, I'm on my skin. S5 2018. Gotta come 20 if you my friend a beer. Young turn here for the D to the A. I rock with the lions, I rock with the brain. Yeah, we pay. Yeah, we pay. I'ma turn up a little more this time. Just dream back and I got on trying to have this like a wash. Get it, yeah, like 20, I forgot what you got. I put on shit, I believe I can stop. Niggas know that I'm rich, but they know I'm strong. I had shit on Detroit and I started with lavish. They 50 on all of the guys. All of these hoes in the store make a mission. They built on two, they open my side. Give me your clutch, put on your flesh. Follow your hair, just so you gon' rap it. Somebody gon' die. They hold us. Turn a sock to a diamond, so double up. Fuck around like a church on my double good. This shit that has it on friends. I give it up. Text, stay with a wood, make them give it up. No, I ran through a million, but we got the beat. Baby, the track, give me some stick out the back in the pick up. I won't even keep my nigga fuck around, need the vet DT. But I go with me, I got local DG. Chasing his paper since 12 or 13, running around in these streets. He with me and my kids. The first time nigga from the hood, they curious. All inquiring about vibes and shirt. I get the cones with no one is period. I got your feel on the mirror. First young nigga in the 80s, when I run on 14 mil, starting 14 gram. No boy tickets and diamonds and tennis. You play with that boy in top with a nigga. I kept taking hills, only got me in here. Still making double, I'm on my skin. S5 2018. Gotta come 20 if you my friend a beer. Young turn nigga from the D to the A. I rock with the lions, I rock with the breeze.
Yeah, we paid. Yeah.
We pay. First turn nigga from the hood, they curious. All inquiring about vibes and shirt. I get the cones with no one is peer. I got your feel on the mirror. Fresh young nigga in the 80s, when I run 14 mil, starting 14 gram. No boy tickets and diamonds and tennis. You play with that boy in
Not one of them.
I kept taking hills, only got me in here. Still making double, I'm on my skin. S5 2018. Gotta come 20 if you my friend a beer. Young turn nigga from the D to the A. I rock with the lions, I rock with the brains. Yeah, we pay. Yeah, we pay. I ain't going outside today. Put me up. Tryna hide from the camera, I ain't going outside today. So I'm taking on activate. I'ma put up the stars, I'ma take the charge,
Beat the game.
It may be calling, I don't know how, so get the fuck out of my face. I'm not taking the time. We're $100,000, open the rain. You know I ain't sipping, you know that I'm winning. I shoot 'em right up in space. They say that I'm tripping, you know that I'm tripping. I'm records are random, babe. We just started a brand new watch from God, I ain't put it on. I don't give out no bitch, I ain't giving no shit. Spit it out on my own. I can put on myself from my car to my house, everything I own it. When it comes to this money, you know I ain't staying, I be on it. I just gotta put my big kids down on the title, I really don't want it. My son, they say that we beefing, you know I won't fight 'em. My clip full of thunder, you know that I strike. My joint me, ain't gon' get you a bite. Free Kevin Gates is a little bit higher. Never get paid from my title. I read on my Glock and I'm on me to right. Try to hide the camera, passing the camera. I ain't going outside today. So I'm drinking on every day. I'ma put up a style. I'm gonna drive by the rain. I'ma take it to trial, take it to trial. But you know I beat the game. Right now I'm recording with two dudes. Say it was fuck, but I know you don't want. So him and this bitch and I up on his own. You know how I'm feeling, I don't gotta say it. They say they're blind all by my own. Tryna hide from the camera, I ain't going outside today. So I'm taking on every day. I'ma put up the stars, I'm gonna drive by the rain. I'ma take it to trial, take it to trial. You know I beat the game.
Good night. I hope and pray a dream of it will come my way. Of what songs I want a girl. I wanna
Someday I don't know how. I hope she'll hear my plea. Some way I don't know how. She'll bring her love to me. Dream of
My bad.
I'm gonna sleep
And dream again.
That's the only thing to do. Till all my lover's dreams come true. 'Cause I want a girl to call my own. I want a dream love so I don't have to dream alone. Dream love until then. I'll go to sleep and dream again. That's the only thing to do. Till all my lover's dreams come true. 'Cause I want
A girl to call. Oh, I want to dream
please don't make me dream alone. Baby, don't make me dream alone. Switch to Sprint and get our best unlimited deal ever. 4 lines of unlimited for just $100 a month. If that's not enough, we're throwing in 4 Samsung Galaxy phones on us. Shop from the comfort of your home at Sprint.com. Call 800-SPRINT-1 or come see us in our stores. Don't have to try my mortgage for month credit for 18 months credit. Apply with 2 bills and pays for full amounts. Unlimited basic and for secondary. 121 pay $35 per month per line without a pay and any prioritization or congestion coverage and offer not available at work. Taxes, fees, and roaming speed maximum fees for $30. Basic pay restrictions apply. We've all been there. You have a dish, pot, or pan that's holding on to a mess and won't let it go even with water going full force, inevitably soaking you in the process. Upgrade to a Delta faucet with shower from Lowe's. Getting soaked will be a thing of the past.
So I entered a AMD call.
Message will containing the splatter.
I entered it at 4:47.
Get yours today and learn how to install it yourself at Lowe's.com. Valid through 7.
Entered it for next week. AMD, look at
Aquí
AMD.
andamos desde Calor Cazador, las tropas del grupo efectivo. Vamos a aventarnos un corredito, señor Marcubo. Márquele, compa Bocho.
I'm at 4%.
Soy de trabajo y no de pedo, pero no sirve de miedo. Metiéndole calle a los gringos, ya me los trato con perdón.
Y para presentarme. Everything I said to buy is up right now. Let me call my risk management page. Yeah, you're not as... Yeah, 5% on my MD trade. Back to the team, yay! Such a bear. The coach to be ready to enter what everything is what. Too crazy. Ooh, I'm at 6%. In blue cars.
You and all them bitch niggas gon' get it. This trick all way more than 20. So when I aim at your head, I won't miss it. Just up my eyes. Yeah, niggas ain't outside. They don't go for my cops. We touching them eyes. Bitch, if you lack at the trap, we take on what is up. So we drop. They aim it straight at the top. No bitch, so we told them to stop. Pop out this block. Oh, this nigga black. Don't matter, somebody get shot. We lit up for eyes. Yeah, niggas ain't outside. They don't go for my cops. We touching them eyes. Bitch, if you lack at the trap, we take on what is you got. We catch me drop. They aim it straight at the top. No bitch, so we told them to stop. Pop out this block. Oh, this nigga black. Don't matter, somebody get shot. We looking for us. But I'm trying to do like a drop. We spinning the kid. Can't stop. Keep jumping with the chest. Feeling my little at the drop. Brand niggas all stop. All out of fun. Sitting out them shot. We don't move to the drop. Them niggas be snitching. All of them niggas on bitches. All of them niggas on bitches. All of my niggas on shoes. All of my niggas gon' get up. Just for the steppers ain't nothing gon' get you. My niggas stand. Don't stop screaming. My shooters legendary. Bitch. Again, put this on when he really pretending. He count the blocks and the niggas gon' get him. Put this on when he really pretending. He count the blocks and the niggas gon' get him. When I'm fuck the ops face shot a nigga running from the car. Cold hearted, cold body. It's a blood murder. Got some shit I hop away. Some you never ever heard of. Get this ass, drop his ass, put him on the news. Now he heard of. Yeah, niggas ain't outside. They don't go for it. They let your mouth. Bitch, if you look at the trap, we take on whatever you got. We catch him and drop. They aim it straight at the top. No bitch, when we told them to stop. Pop out this block. Oh, this nigga black. Don't matter, somebody get shot. We let them put eyes. Yeah, niggas ain't outside. They don't go for other cops. We let your mouth. Bitch, if you look at the trap, we take on whatever you got. We catch him and drop. They aim it straight at the top. No bitch, when we told them to stop. Pop out this block. Oh, this nigga black. Don't matter, somebody get shot.
Jesus is doesn't want to get any cheaper, bros. It's just dumb.
I'ma say it like this. How the fuck you want nobody control you? But you let that person make you mad. They control you. What you gonna do when you fall? I must left you alone. Just calling nobody around. Stressing you ain't got no money. And you a baby, these bitches like that. Jump off the boat to the streets, I ain't done. Bring back the check, just cut it your brush. Diamonds ain't hang out, nigga, your cousin. They know you live for like 50 bucks. They zoom in that bitch when you tryna sell stuff. Jump on your mind, you ain't thinking about that. Say what a nasty, I'm thinking of something. I check by your pussy, he left you with that. Ran up a check when I was just six, playing with sticks, yeah. I ran it up, now I'm lit, yeah. Now this young nigga get rich, yeah. I used to take shit like the Grinch, yeah. Shit don't make no sense, boy, your pockets full of lead, nigga ain't talking my shit, but little ass daddy, yeah, I had skin. I want your bitch leave a dick, dropping the beat like it's rings. Killing shit, give me a sing. Killing shit, man, it's full biggest the meats. I bought my chopper some titties. I got no top in no business. Young nigga give you the business. Yeah, since I was 6, I've been with it up. Bitch, I've been getting it up. Young nigga, and I got plenty up. 100s and 50s and 20s. I'm stacking my digits up. I like a motherfucking skillet up. Then put your hands on me with it. Breaking the feeling. Tripping in Gucci, Givenchy. Louis Vuitton decisions. Cartier lenses. I pay the rent for my vision. I see you niggas do shit and my diamond fitted. It's falling out like landed. Wendy Williams, Lord forgive me, but I'm so serious. I be walking same time swimming. Shit like a boot. Spent the whole 100 racks on tennis. Not talking about shoes, but I did spend a 20 with my crew and made some new. And I got that shit right back after I bust up the phone. And I bought a couple of tools. They like, bitch, ain't nothing new but these motherfucking blues. I was just 6, playing with sticks, I went in and now I'm lit. Now this young nigga get rich, I used to take shit like the bitch. Shit don't make no sense, boy, your pockets full of lead. Nigga ain't talking that shit, but ain't time to get out his skin. I want you to sleep with me, dropping the beat like it's pink. Killing shit, give me a scene. Killing shit, man, it's so big, it's the meat. I bought my chopper some tits. I got no top in no business. Young nigga give you the business. Yeah, since I was 6, I've been with it. No, I never ever chose to let you know. Last time I did, I was 6. I hit hard, get away quick. Young nigga small, I still like that. I so cold in court. Yeah, I so high, no pepper. Yeah, I walk like a pepper. Yeah, they won't make me live. I was just 6, playing with sticks. I went in and now I'm lit. Now this young nigga get rich. I used to take shit like a bitch. Shit don't make no sense. Boy, your pockets full of lead. Nigga ain't talking that shit. But nigga ain't never get out his shit. I need you to sleep with me. Dropping the beat like it's king. Killing shit, give me a sing. Killing shit, man, it's so big, it's the meat. I bought my chopper some kicks. I got no top in no business. Your nigga give you the business. Yeah, since I was 6, I've been with it.
Oh my fuck.
It's from dog niggas. We all got no trials and tribulations. All got a lot of niggas hating. But you know we gotta capitalize on this. Yeah. Trying to be ready and all my niggas really keep tracking. Everybody tell me what's the difference though. This way the bitch, baby. Shit out anyway, you know that we win. I didn't get it again. This for them niggas that bust in the trenches. They coming again. You want the money dirty right here on my face. I'm falling again. This my nigga that be down on the left. Roll up a gun, start up the car, let's get out fast and shit. One time say you think somebody snitching in the glee. This shit ain't planning, I'm feeling how I work, so can they get it? Let it play out, cause if it's true, then I'ma spit it shit. I cut it story short, I put that on my soul. We get it in, how we live down low. Up at the tone, devil on me, my heart cold. These niggas want it, ride a good time to roll. Click through the house, we let them
Shut the rush me and you feel like with a suppressor. When I first, whenever you.
restful sleep a priority with a new Tempur-Pedic mattress from Ashley Home Store, housing the largest selection of mattresses. And with a no-pressure sales process, our Ashley sleep experts will match you with the perfect Tempur-Pedic mattress in no time. Plus, right now through July 31st, apply to the Ashley Cares Relief Program, where we'll provide 3 months payment assistance and 60-month special financing is available. Come see why we're the #1 Tempur-Pedic retailer in North America. Ashley Home Store. This is home. See store or ashleyhomestore.com for details.
Take time, look. I'm making 36 bucks profit right now. Business going down. I bought some puts. Let's go take shit down. Nice, nice. I'm at 6% profits. Ask any questions you guys got. I'm at $40 profit. Oh, 45 now. Only one sold. I'm right here trying to close at $33 profit. A real quick play. Just to have somewhat of that money. Yeah. Sold everything. That was a good play, guys. A good play. It was decent. I mean, I only want 6% off the money I invested. I originally invested only to risk and not that much. I only invested only about three. I only invested $600. So $600 I turned into $30 profit. I mean, I could have made $50 profit. It would have been better at $50, but right now everything's just so bullish that it wouldn't be in my best interest to go like that. So, but what I did try to do, I try to make as much profit as I could from the opportunity, and now it's going back up. Look, I would have either been a break even or not. So now I could either enter calls, like I said I was, or wait until it sells off again. But the thing is, 16's looking like a good point. And I don't really want to enter recklessly, so no existe la envidia, pero comment something you guys want to learn or anything, a stock you guys want me to check out, see if it's good to invest in, give me some good tips or anything. Morro. Ya de la moto resultaba adrenalina. Echaba los Dicen que se ponen educados, palabrados, y pelear.
Pues a mí nadie me ha criado, capaz era dar igual. Elegancia, compadre, ya se la sabe. Odio a la gente que habla de verdad, odio ese llantar solo a hablar. Es que la verga no se pone a letrar, la gente se entera, se lo gana ni respetar. Vengo de casa muy jodida de regresar, recuerdos tristezas a veces aquí sigo tirando lo grande me espera. Todos le tiramos, pero no cualquiera ha llegado. Que me ven siempre vestido en ropa.
Alright, let's check out some.
Critican mi estilo, pero nadie se me acerca. Dicen que porque soy maleducado, palabra, criticando. Pues a mí nadie me ha criado, capaz de arribar.
Just look at me shining like the mud. Always stayed on my grind cause I know something. I know what I'm doing, I ain't gotta prep nothing. Buying all the red, saving all the blue records. I don't owe a nigga shit but the landlord. Open up your mind, little nigga, expand more. I'm getting money, baby, fuck getting even. Can't really eat why these niggas hate for no reason. I be fresh while I'm riding the coolest nigga in my section. Pistol in my rock stars, but I just got it for protection. They soldier for a local bitch and treat you like a peasant. I'm bored on the floor, better teach their ass a lesson. My bitch left me, she was all I had. Now I'm stuck by myself with all this cash. Wake up any day, I wanna blow me a bag, but I don't know how I feel to come up on me last, nigga. I had to risk my life, had to risk my life. I had to sacrifice, had to risk my life. That shit ain't fall out the sky, had to risk my life. Boy, these diamonds ain't free, I had to risk my life. I had to risk my life, had to risk my life. In and out of spots, had to risk my life. On and off the road, had to risk my life. It was so many nights I had to risk my life. It was so many nights that I went without it. It was so many nights that a nigga cried. A nigga praying to come up, do you hear me, God? Cause I dropped out of school, I couldn't get a job. So dope like my uncles, just like my dad. My mama knew I was a hustler soon as she had. A couple niggas turned their back on me and said they had. Jenny Grove boys, bitch, was still a fan. Barely catch me in the club, I got pros to get. All these niggas talk about is what hoes they get. All around with a stack and can't fold that bitch. All I wanna do is stack until I'm old, that's it. We buying diamond chains for the pain, nigga. Smoking cookies, sipping purple rain, nigga. If you ain't 100, you can't hang with us. Get out the way and let a real one do his thing, nigga. Yeah, I had to risk my life, had to risk my life. I had to sacrifice, had to risk my life. That shit ain't fall out the sky, had to risk my life. Boy, these diamonds ain't free, I had to risk my life. I had to risk my life, had to risk my life. In and out of spots, had to risk my life. On and off the road, had to risk my life. It was so many nights I had to risk my life. Yeah.
So I'm gonna invest in Disney for long term. Having the wood now even past it. Get plastic. Use the mask.
Switch to Sprint to get our best unlimited deal ever. 4 lines of unlimited for just $100 a month. If that's not enough, we're throwing in 4 Samsung Galaxy phones on us. Shop from the comfort of your home at Sprint.com. Call 800-SPRINT1 or come see us in our stores. No number 35.2 per month credit for 18 months credit applied for 2 bills of canceled for remaining balance due. Unlimited basic after 7/31/21. Pay $35 per month per line without any prioritization during congestion coverage and offer not available if work excludes taxes, fees, and fees. Maximum use rules $30. Activation fee restrictions apply.
Dads have been taking on more projects lately, and Lowe's has just what you need to fuel his creativity and keep him going. Tree houses to backyard coasters. Keep them building with our new Cobalt 24-volt XTR power tools. Bike chains to engine rebuilding. A Cobalt mechanics tool set will keep him fixing. And if he's the guy that gets excited when the grass is ready to mow, a Cobalt cordless electric mower will keep him powered up. Fill Dad's imagination with your Father's Day at Lowe's.
Post it, over the cops. The sun goes down. On part of the map. We hit them with the whole 100 rounds. Blazing. Working down, working down, working down, working down. Louisiana. So I bought a 5 AMG contract. Go down. Right off the map. When I hit him with the whole 100 rounds. Blazing. Walking down. Walking down.
Walking down the road, walking down the road, walking down. Nigga, I was posted on the corner where the J's at. Roll up in a 4x4, pull up at the crease. I got red in my tank when I put it on. I remember praying at the fence, never seen the mother roll. Chopper got the chopper, make him do it back, flip it, and my dog got down to walk him down. He need the racks, bitch. I've been taking all this codeine to the face. Got a lot of M's in the safe. Got a minute in a mini face. I was in the back of the race. Posted in front of the tribe, selling dope to the sun.
Go down. Hit it with the whole 100 round. Blaze it.
Not that rock that beat. I made out my sock tails, my block we don't like that shit. I'm turning, can't wipe no beach. My friends don't like no beach. Them motel on found my party, I had it hurt. So my bitch broke bad, I had it hurt. Yeah, that's us. 2 songs, 8 p.m. I'm buzzed. Got to hear from her, ain't even fuck. Why? Slut, why? I know me from sex, ain't the hero that. Oh, nigga, tell my bro, shit dad. No, he ain't him, no, he ain't try. Tell him that my last 2 nights in the hood. Take some shade off, not good. Probably had something bad with the block in the hood. Porsche that takes for a walk on the wood. First turn nigga from the hood, they curious. Boy, crying about 5 and sure. I get the codes with no one is spirit. I got your beat on my boot on the mirror. First young nigga in the 8 school, I run on 14 mil, started 14 grand. Ain't them boy tickets and diamonds and tennis. Your play with that boy, get tough on the table. I kept taking hills, only got me in here. Still make a double on my skin. That's my 2018. Got up 20 feet up in the bed. Y'all turn in for the D to the A. I work with the Lions, I work with the Braves. Yeah, we pay. Yeah, we pay. I'ma turn up a little more this time. Just came back in, I got on try. I had a spot I could varsity, but yeah, I got 20, I feel what you got. I put on shit, I believe I can fly. Niggas know that I'm rich, but ain't no got to try. I had a show on these Jordans, I started real rappers, I fit the young out of the guys. All of these hoes in these stores make a mission, and plus on the tip, I'm just on my side. Get in your car, you put on your flash, and follow your directions. You say you gon' rap, somebody gon' die, they fall with us. Turn a 5 to a dime, that's a double up. Fuck around, I can stretch my look. Go this shit, that ass, no brand, I give it up. Take a stay with a boy, make him give it up. You know I ran through a million, if we got a beat. Repeat the track, give me some stick, got a bag in the pick up. I won't even leave my nigga walk around, get the bed, DT, but I go with me, I got little DG. Chasing his papers since Trevor 13, running around in these streets, he was me and my kids. First turn nigga from the hood, they curious. Boy, crying about 5 and sure. I get the cones with no one is spirit. I got your beat on my boot on the mirror. First young nigga in the 8 school, I run on 14 mil, started 14 grand. Ain't no boy tickets and diamonds and tennis. Your play with that boy, get the top on the liver. I kept taking hills, only got me in her. Still make a double on top of my skin. That's my 2018. Got a couple 20 feet up in the bed. Y'all turn in for the D to the A. I rock with the Lions, I rock with the Braves. Yeah, we pay. Yeah, we pay. First turn nigga from the hood, they curious. Boy, crying about 5 and sure. I get the cones with no one is spirit. I got your beat on my boot on the mirror. First young nigga in the 8 school, I run on 14 mil, started 14 grand. Ain't no boy tickets and diamonds and tennis. Your play with that boy, get the top on the liver. I kept taking hills, money.
Yo, what's up? Nothing, I just needed you to check on options profit calculator, but it's all good, I already answered the trade.
Oh, okay.
Alright then, bro, later.
Alright, man. So.
Yeah, still making double on top of my skin. That's back to 2018. Got a couple 20 feet up in the bed. Y'all turn in for the D to the A. I rock with the Lions, I rock with the Braves. Yeah,
we paid. Yeah, we paid.
So I asked me to I ain't going outside today.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go. Alright, so yeah. So I answered some Disney calls just because I jumped in all late, nigga. I was the jail pay with his old it's all good. Yeehaw! We riding these cats. We riding these cats, man. Hoorah! Yo, 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 what's up? What up, what up? We're right here trading some stocks. I got some Disney calls, AMD calls, and CCL shares. So CCL, as you can see, we're just seeing some nice fucking bull run. Look at fucking Disney, bros. Look at Disney. This is what you want to see on a motherfucking chart, bro. Look at this here. Imagine if you would have invested since down here, bro, and they got... Oh my fucking god, man. You'd become a millionaire. Post it up with the Glock. Come on, Disney. Come on, Disney. What up? Make sure you change your game for the stream or you could get banned, so. Well, the thing is, I changed the name for the stream. What does it say or what? I'm pretty sure. I know I changed it, but the game, it wouldn't let me change it on some shit. Like, there's no game. I'm new to start trading. That's good, bro. What's it called? But like, do you like doing it? Like, are you getting more into it? Ooh, my Disney's printing money. 96. I should have bought more and new. Yeah, definitely. Hell yeah, bro. I think it's something everybody should fucking do. It's like it's kind of free money if you're smart. You know what I mean? Like, it's free money to the extent where you say, damn, I can literally make this by me knowing something. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying by free money. It's a passive income, bro. Like, basically, I go to work, bro. I still go to work right now. As a matter of fact, I work at Ross. I'm like the security, the SPS, and what's it called? Like right now, I'm just every cent I make, I throw it into the stocks. So I'm throwing everything into right here, CCL. Not all of it, but most of my money goes to CCL and other stocks. But I have So you're looking into that Carnival cruise ship like I am at the moment. Yeah, bro. I was looking at it since it was at 8, bro. So since the sell-off happened of the coronavirus, so at 8, me and my boy we were talking about it. Then after 8, like around 12, I bought some, sold them at 14. Then it got sold off back to 13. Bought some more, sold them at 18. And then once it passed 18 and hit 24, I was pissed. I was like, wow, I could have just held. I would have been, fool, Disney. I could have just held. Bro, that's crazy. I wish I would have gone into stocks when this coronavirus started. Yeah, bro, like that was the best time to get in. I think that's the best time for everybody to get in because it's just cheap. And if you know, I mean, if you don't know, you'll end up buying something that's going to still go up because everything was cheap. Damn. So my Disney Claws, I bought them at 92. They're at 98 cents right now, guys. So I'm making a total of $8 on each contract. $7 on each contract. Right now, I'm making a total. Look at Disney, bro. Just so beautiful. Yeah, Carnival 2 is just like the. My portfolio is just looking great. I entered a bad play with AMD. That AMD is just fucking me over. But it. Yeah, so, but.
What's the Wi-Fi password?
The Wi-Fi password should be Tesla 40,000.
Okay, how do you spell it?
Tesla?
You spelled it wrong. Yeah.
It's TESLA. It's capital T and then lowercase ESLA 40,000. But I think that's how it is. I'm not sure. If not, it's just gonna be Tesla 40,000. Sheesh. All right, portfolio. So what do you say, bro? That's crazy. I wish I would have gotten into some. Yeah, I saw that I was getting back into Corona. Yeah, but for how much the Disney stock? You bought it for how much the Disney stock? You got it just for me, someone who started less than a week but really is into it. All right, look, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. And this, I'll just show you this right here. Ready? So you can see this right now. This is my Disney contract. I don't really buy shares. When I do shares, I do like cheap ones, like CCL, $20. You know, $20 for one share. When you're looking at shares, Disney is at 117. I mean, it can hit 200, but then you're buying a share for $100. It's kind of expensive. You're expecting to make $100 out of a share that's only worth $100. You know what I mean? So like, you could make easier $100 off CCL than off another one. So think about it like this: when it hit $8, and if I would have bought it at 8, they were hitting $50 before it even crashed. So $50 before it even crashed, it would be about $45. You would have made $45 off each contract off $8. Now tell me, $50 and spending $100 and making $50, or $8 and making $50. Which one sounds better? This just sounds better, bro. But yeah, so look, I'm at $1 now for that contract. So that contract multiplied by 100, that's $100. So for one contract, it's $100. Right now, the market value is $200 because I have 2 contracts. I didn't add that much because I wasn't sure if it was gonna sell out, but I was like, I still want to be in the play, so I only bought 2, right? That's what you do, and I want to stress this as much as I can, bro. If you're gonna start, make sure you have a budget, make sure you have a stop loss, and make sure you have like when do you want to get out. So right now it's at, as you can see, it's at 101, so that means 202. Market value 202. two contracts too, right there. You get it? My average cost, I bought it at 92 cents with times 100, $92. So each one it cost me $92 and shit like that. So look, so Disney break even price. You don't really want to look at that break even price because that one doesn't matter unless you're gonna wait until your contract expires. It expires at 26. So me personally, I'm not gonna buy this contract because it expires the 26th. So what I'm gonna do is I bought it far out the money so I could let it ride. So now it's at 102. So now I'm making $20 off of it. You get it? Oh yeah, for sake. I'm exactly thinking like that too. I'd rather make more money for a small stock than using $100 and make like $50. I'd expect to make more than that. Yeah, so me personally, that's why I don't trade shares and shit. I trade options. It's riskier, but there's more money to be involved. I made $22 in less than whatever a stock would move $22. A stock takes time to move $22. I'm making, for every cent that Disney moves up, I make money, or for every 2 cents or every 10 cents, depending on how far out the money I bought it. So since I bought it 2 weeks out the money, it's kind of like every 5 cents. My stock, my look, it's at right now it's at 103. Look, 206. So I'm 206. I bought it at 192. I mean at 92, 180, 184. 184. I'm making $22. So I bought it when it was right here, all late. Imagine if I would have bought it in the morning today. It was at 50 fucking bucks. I would have made $50 off each contract. I would have made $100 by right now. But that's the point of this game, bro. Options is the way to go if you know your time frames. The thing that will kill you on options, crew, is time. Time is decays your stock. So we're gonna look at where it says, all right, Delta. Delta is what's taking away what takes away your stock, or it's either Delta or Gamma, so one of those two. I'm not really that familiar with it, but the point is that one of these two is what takes away from your stock. So what happens is let's say I wait until tomorrow. I want to see if Disney hops up tomorrow. Well, if it doesn't hop up tomorrow and it goes down or it stays normal, that day that I spent waiting, it basically subtracts it. It takes away a little bit of bread. Why? Because that's called time decay. It's just the closer the day gets to the expiration date, the more or less value the contract leaves. So when you're saying contract, do you mean stock? No. When I say contract is like, think about it as another way of trading stocks. So instead of you, think about it like this. Instead of me buying an actual share from the stock, I buy a contract, which is like a bet. I buy a bet that's either that I say this stock, which is Apple, or whatever the contract is for. Let's say the contract is, all right, so basically, like the one I have open right here. This contract is for Disney, right? So what I do, hold on, I'm gonna sell this. So let me go to sell to close, and I'm gonna sell to reviewer. What? I don't know why. Alright. I'll just sell it on my phone. But what I want to say is, alright. So, how could I explain this? So this is the contract right here. This is basically all the information you need. Well, think about it as right here, this whole thing right here. This is your contract. Your contract says it expires the 6/26. So I have about 11 days until this expires, right? In 11 days, I said I want Disney for me to make money. Not to make money. You make money if it starts going your way, but to start making money if let's say, how can I explain this? All right. So, if you're gonna if you think by the 26th Disney's gonna be higher than $125, then that's your bet, right? So my bet is that Disney's gonna hit 125 before 626. If it doesn't, I lose, you know. But the good thing about contracts is, let's say it starts going your way, and then you start thinking like, yo, never mind, it's not gonna go my way anymore. Like it already went my way. It hit 120. I think it's gonna sell off at 120 because this shit happened on the news. Well, the good thing about options is that once it's going your way, you start making money off of it. So let's say basically I bought this contract. So let's say this bet cost me $92. I bought this bet for $92, and I'll say, well, my bet doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Well, I'm gonna go sell it to my friend or to someone else for, let's say, $97. Now that it costs $97, my Disney contract costs $97. So I'm making right there $5 off of it. So I'm like, well, I could make this for $5. I'm gonna just go sell it to my friend. I'll make those $5. And I come out with profits, and he's gonna expect the bet is gonna go over 125. But if it doesn't, he loses, and he just has to live with the nail in his face like that. He's just like, oh, I took a nail, man, on the stock market. But motherfuckers just don't know how to trade, because in the first place, you shouldn't buy a bet that you know ain't gonna happen. So, point is buy bets you know is gonna happen, and if it works your way before the time frame, sell it, because when it breaks even, I need where it says right here, Disney. It says right here, Disney break even price. I need Disney to break even at $25.92 for me to even break even. That means let's say by the date of expiration date, when it expires, think about it as this paper automatically pays you whatever it broke even on top of. But if it didn't break even, it takes away your money. You get it? So don't let it expire. Try to sell it before it expires, because when you sell it to somebody else, and when it expires, the company that you bought the contract for basically does everything for you. And if it's not higher than the higher price, basically it adds whatever you paid for it on top of the 125 or whatever your strike price is, and it's kind of harder to make money. So you basically, there's two things to sell. You sell the contract to the company that you bought it for when it expires, or you sell it before it expires for premium, which is just whatever it's worth, whatever that contract is worth, because if it's going your way, it's worth more. If it's not going your way, it's going to be worth less. If it's farther from your strike price, which is your strike price is whatever you think is going to happen. So you kind of place a bet that if you place your bet that you want it to, let's say 125, like you said, if it goes your route, you're winning your bet. But then if you notice that it'll make you crash down away from your bet, you are losing. But you have the option to sell that contract. That way you don't lose either more money or lose any money from what you have already made from your bet. So instead of risking it all, you sell that contract before you lose more of what you have made. Exactly. So look, now I look at Disney. I'm at $8. I'm $12 profit. It's a little bit, right? It's only my meal, my breakfast meal at McDonald's. So what's it called? What I do is either you. So now look at this. So right now everything looks green, right? So I'm just like, well, you know what? It could sell off. Like it was going good, you know, but it could sell off. But why would I sell it if I know for a reason it's gonna keep going up? So like me, the only reason I'm holding on to Disney is because right here it sold off a bit. You see this red candle, but it's holding on strong. I have, when I look at it, I look at two things. Alright, I have 11 days until my expiration date. So I still have another week and a half almost, right? And it's selling off right now, look at that. So I have almost a week and a half. And it's selling off a bit. Will it keep selling off? Like, is it going to sell off for the whole week and a half? I doubt it. If I had 40 days left and it was going to sell off tomorrow, I probably would have sold it today because I'm in profits. And if it sells off tomorrow, I lose profits, and I probably even lose money, the money I invested. So the one thing is, you could only lose what you pay for that contract. So if I pay $100, you only lose $100. You won't lose more than 100, which is also good. There's other things you could do like debit spreads to avoid time decay, but it's hard to understand that process. It's something that I would have to make YouTube videos about instead of live because you can't. You need editing and shit. So yeah, so basically it's a bet, and right here, as you can see, I placed the bet here, and it went my way, and I could hold on or I could just wait. Because I feel, this is what I do, bro. In the day, I look at it. So, this is when I got mad because I was looking at Disney. I was looking at this play right here. Look at this fucking beautiful play. I played Disney and I made about a rack in a week because of this play. I seen that it would hit, rejected, hit. Now I have a question. How can you tell in the future it could crash? I know this isn't any way exactly to know if it will crash, but I know you can find some information, statistics. It could crash a little in the future. Alright. I'm going to tell you a quick story, bro. As a matter of fact, I think I could show it to you. Hold up. Really has been tough. Simple stocks. Alright. Alright, let's go to my page. Ready? So, now by the way, I saw your MOD the other day. What are you talking about, bro? On COD? You mean COD? Alright, look. So, oh look, in one day, bro, in one day, my boy.
And we just close it off.
The whole day.
Cash right here.
Put the contracts where the contracts VOD, like the live stream we did.
We opened it and
we did it. Save. VOD is like the live stream you did. And save to your profile.
whole day.
Save to your
cash right here.
Put the contracts where the contracts.
Success. Close. We opened it at 27.
Oh, alright, so you just checked my live video. You wanted to see when I was in the stream.
Daylight, and we just close it off.
But yeah, bro, alright. So
I'm too turned up. Virgil got hoodied up with a mask.
I made 1,100 in one day. That was close. That was a good day. Alrighty, blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, that's a $400 account. Oh my god, when I was pissed at Robinhood, your live streams become videos that are saved for others to watch. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they saw my shit. So, I don't think you can see it that good, but right there it says SPY put. So I went against SPY I went against SPY when it was selling off, when it did a whole crash. I guess one of the things that I want to say that I like checking when it's better, like when it's a better season, the crash. That crash was predictable in a matter of sense that if you know economics, you would have been like, this is bad for investors. So you would have been like, at some point, things have to sell off. So I want to say this, I guess this, the stock market's like it's like I want to say a living creature, I guess, and you kind of know it and you kind of don't, right? Like you don't know what it's gonna do, but you know it has a brain. You know it functions well. You know it either goes up or it goes down. So what you think of doing is you try to basically figure out, all right, what do you like, what do you like and what don't you like. So this person is made out of everybody, right? You, me, because you invest, I invest, everybody invests. So let's say the stock market crashed because two things, or a lot of things, but one of the main reasons was because the numbers of people getting affected increased dramatically outside of the U.S. And once it hit here, once the first report said that it started getting here, shit started selling off. So in that sense, you would be like, whoa, that's only one person. Imagine if 30 people get it, and people start getting scared. People are gonna sell shit like that. Because the articles that kind of tell you it's possible crashing or not crashing in a little. I check the news all the time, bro. News is number one thing to know. I mean, good news at least. And then there's always fake news, like people that say the stock market's gonna crash, or like they're just talking out their ass. Like, look at the news that it's gonna help you with valid information, like about a company, like this company filed for a bankruptcy, or this company's going through shit, shit like that. Don't look at shit that, an analyst says the market's gonna fall. Fuck what analysts say. I'm probably smarter than an analyst. Analysts don't know shit sometimes. So what's it called? They get paid to analyze, but what's it called? Just look at it like that, bro. Like, it's kind of like you're gonna guide your own destiny. Like, it's either you follow the right news or you don't follow the right news, or you follow the good tips and you don't follow the good tips. So it's like just go off your indicators. So look, news is number one ways to check for how shit's going, and then financial statements. You gotta look how a company's doing. Is it getting more debt? Is it paying its debt? Does it look like it's operating well? Is it not operating well? How do you check that? You can go make an account at Adam.finance right here. So now let's check CCL, because I like that. I like their financials. Well, they probably got a lot of debt right now. I use Robinhood too. I hate Robinhood, bro. I barely started using it again because it doesn't charge me for trades. But I like using E-Trade. I'll show you E-Trade right now. So right here, look, financials. You would see revenue. So it's not making our revenue. Like, it stopped making revenue by the ends of February. 4.7, 4.8. It was doing good. 2 quarters ago. So then you can look at operating income, which taking a lot of money. It's taking a huge hit in operating income so far. Balance sheet. So the balance sheet, total receivable, total inventory, prepaid expenses, intangible assets, current liabilities. So they're just they accumulated more liabilities, about 2 billion, 1 billion over here. But their assets is still 46 billion. So
It's a Dana bought an Amazon Alexa.
cool. Alright, so now with the fun stuff. Alright. So now I'm gonna show you this, bro. I use E-Trade more, but I use it a little bit, not that much, because it charges me per contract or per share about like 50-60 cents, and it adds up, like 10 shares at $60 cents, that's $6. But no, hold up. But it's 60 cents to open it and 60 cents to close it, so it's a total of $1.20. So 10 shares is $10. They be taxing motherfuckers. But so this is an options chain. So you see, you can choose your expiration date, 11 days, 17 days, 25 days, shit like that. And then you choose your contract. Cause either you're bullish or you're bearish. Bullish is going to go up. Bearish is going to go down. Yeah, they charge you for in and out, roughly making $1 contract. Yep. Shit's expensive, and I ain't got that money to fucking buy that shit, man. The fuck, man. Yeah, I got that type of money, man. Yeah, I got that type of money. I just deposited more money too. Motherfuckers be taxing out here like if we living in Calabasas or something. Motherfucker. And then the government taxes you like 20% off whatever you make. So like they just fuck you in the ass. So I'm confused. How do you buy a contract? Alright, so first you gotta make sure you get approved for it, because like I said, it's hard, but getting approved is easy. But the point of getting approved is so people know that, hey, watch out, you can lose all your money. It's like gambling, because 95% of the contracts will expire worthless. Just put it like that. So 5% contracts out there are gonna expire with worth something. So you gotta sell it before it expires, obviously, and you gotta sell it with profits. So I'm looking at AMD. Let's look at Disney. So it's something we've been looking at. So let's say, like I said, I bought the 26, which is in 11 days to expire. I bought the 26, the 125 call. So 25, it's at 84.94. So this is the bid and the ask price. What it's worth is in the middle. So whatever's in the middle of 88 and 93. So let's say I want to buy one. I want to buy one at the. You would want to buy one closest to the bid price, but you can never, you never get the bid price that much. You know what I mean? You can only buy contracts from E-Trade. No, you can buy contracts on Robinhood. You just gotta get accepted. Like my contract from Disney, that was on Robinhood. So I turn right here, buy. This says 10. I'm gonna just put 1, and then halfway is 91.915. So if I put preview, and then I put send, I would get bought, and then you would see this +1. You get it? So now on Robinhood, let's go to Robinhood. I'll show you how to do it on Robinhood. So now on Robinhood, what you do is view all options. After viewing all options, you see, okay, it's in a call and you're buying. So buy a call. That's because it's going to go out. When you selling, it's different. Don't ever sell unless you're doing debit spreads. But buy, call, or put. Put is your bearish that is going to go down. So that means the farther down the number is, the less it's worth. So $22, $27. Or if you're going to call, if you're going to buy a call, the lower it is, the higher, because it's more in the money, because you think it's going to keep going up. It's at 116.64. So, but the higher the number, the less it's worth, because it's farther out the money. It's 131. So mine is the 125 right here. In 4 days it expires, it's only worth 26 cents. If it hits 125. In less than 4 days. But you see how it's worth only in 4 days? Alright, basically, when my contract that it expires in 11 days, once 7 days go by, it's gonna be worth 26 if I'm still far out the money. It's crazy. If Disney stays the same, that's how much my $96 contract is gonna be worth in 7 days. Call money up is what you guessed. Put call equals money up is what you guess. Put your bet is if it going down and money right. I don't know how you kind of described it, but I'm gonna put it like this. Call when you buy a call is because your bet is saying you think that the stock market is gonna go up. A put means when you buy a put is when you're placing a bet that the market is going to go down. Simple as that. So when you're buying a put, you're usually thinking bearish, which means you're usually thinking like it's going to go down. I think bearish. I was thinking bearish when the whole coronavirus happened. I was making money off just being bearish. It's good to be bearish sometimes, but not all the time, because most of the time it's always going up. But you just got to make sure you're picking the stocks and the times it goes up in their favor. You know what I mean? Don't pick a stock that's gonna stay the same forever. Like if it's not worth anymore, it's just gonna it's gonna stay the same in a straight line. And the only thing eating your contract is gonna be time, because it didn't go up like you said it was, but it didn't go down either, and it just stayed the same. And it's just eating slowly your shit. Yeah, I get that. How do you apply for this? I have Robinhood and all. So then you go to your account. You go to your account, and then you click on. Here. So let's go to account. Right here, look. So look, I deposit 1,800. Dividends reinstated. Alright. Investment automatically. No. So day trades, settings, options trading. See, level 2. I have level 3. So you could buy level 2 or level 3, but you should go to your settings, and when you click options trading, you could apply and then ask you a couple questions. How much are you good? Are you new to it? Do you know somewhat of it? Just put somewhat of it so you could get it accepted. And so I could do all these: buying calls and puts, which is what I explained to you; selling covered calls, selling cash covered puts, and exercising options, buying and selling spreads. So buying and selling spreads is what I told you to avoid time decay, which is it's not a hard thing to do, but it's a hard thing to find, and you don't make that much money off because you have a max profit. And then we have exercising options, which is what I told you is waiting until it expires. That's exercising your option. So if I want to exercise my option, let's say I want to exercise my Disney option, I would basically wait until the 26th happened, until the 26th comes, and I exercise it automatically. It automatically exercises because it expires. So when it expires, it exercises. Selling cash covered puts, I don't know how to do that. Selling covered calls, I don't do that. But buying calls and puts, I do that. So you got that? And then I can remove my options trading whenever I want. But well, that's what I like making money on. So yeah, it's asking me questions. Do you have advice what I should answer to these questions? Like the first question is asking me, do you provide your investment as part of your job? No, you don't. Just be honest on those. But there's gonna be somewhere. I mean, there's only like 2 or 3 that tell you, yo, do you have experience? You're just gonna be like, well, just a little bit. So look at this play right here. So this is the daily candle one, and this is what I like seeing. So I saw this, right? I saw like a little support and resist. I guess you could say the support and resist wasn't these lines right here, but it later on became those lines. You see that? Kind of blended in. But it had a support and resist like where buy, sell, buy, sell. So then it was hitting levels like this, and I was like, it's gonna jump up. So when I seen this, I bought, and boom, sold up. I made bread. Then I seen that it would hit this, and I was like, it's gonna go down because it passed the border band. Sold off, made bread, and then it got bought back, and then I missed this right here. I missed this humongous jump. It's all good because then it got sold off, and now I could join it again and see if we could hit 127. It got bought back. I feel like the next one is gonna be bought back. That's why I answer some Disney calls. I mean contracts. What the fuck is a financial regulator? Should I answer yes or I do have one or not? No, you don't have a financial regulator. You think I should put that I've traded options less than 3 years, more than 3 years, or not? Just put less than 3 years. Or just put none. Doesn't matter. Oh, you're good, bro. You keep a conversation going at least. I'm just trading stocks live. I don't care who watches, as long as they learn something. There's something everybody should do. I go live to teach people. I guess My reason of going live streaming all this, I guess, is because I literally see nobody do it, and if they do, they're charging for like, let's say, mentoring shit, or they're charging, hey yo, come join my web course, which is good. Like, I feel like I'll one day have a Discord channel where people are gonna join me, but that should be extra on the side, right? So like, I'm gonna provide everything that I can, kind of for free, in the sense that good karma. Like, I think everything will pay itself. Like, if you guys are doing good because of me, I know I'll have one or two students that is gonna be like, yo, I did good. Like, is there anything I need? I mean, is there anything you need? And so that's what I think. Like, I think people will appreciate me, will either donate. I'm not asking for donations, but like, I know that with good karma, people will even be kind enough and generous enough to donate because I taught them. What else? What's it called? Not even that. Let's say you become the next fucking economist, bro, and because of me, I motivated you. You know, like, that's what I like. You know what I mean? Like, I at least help people figure themselves out, and they'll help me if I ever need help, or if I don't, or at least fucking you help me out with something. There's this crazy ass story my mom told me, and it was so there's this one old lady, right? She wasn't rich, but she wasn't poor. She worked at a coffee shop, and she would sell donuts and coffee, right? And then there was this homeless guy outside that would, not outside, but like outside her coffee shop, that would be asking for money, and mostly every day. And she never bothered to tell him to leave, you know. And what's it called? One day, well, she took her. She was like, you know what? Well, he must be hungry, you know. And like, people right now, they're not giving him money that much, so I'm gonna just go give him a coffee and a donut. So he gave her a coffee and a donut, and like, he just looked at her and said thanks. Long story short, they both grew. One got older, the other one got older. Hey, not following the money. Cha-ching. Hold up. I had more. I have more. This one's kind of just like, oh, scattered ones, fives, tens, other shit. And you're not following the money. Oh, I got 5 ones. Only got 100. But yeah, bro, so long story short, they grew up, and then what's it called? They grew up, and and the old lady got sick, and guess who became a doctor? The poor guy asking for money, and she remembered, and he remembered, and what ended up happening is he treated her for the disease that the old lady had, and ended up he ended up paying for it because she didn't have them type of money for it, and he wrote on the paper, thanks for the coffee and the donuts. And so long story short, good karma pays itself, because look at that. The homeless guy get off the streets, and now she got paid her health insurance. So, oh yeah, for sure, if I go crazy in this, I'd for sure donate to the stream, because I have no idea what it is. How long did it take for you for your form options to get reviewed and accepted? It took I think about a day. It's pretty quick, bro. Oh yeah, for sure. I'd go crazy for sure. Yeah. But yeah, bro. Right now, I'm just looking at everything sell off. Probably buy at a cheaper price. Any other questions, bro? Let's see. Then we'll add shares. Let's see. No, honestly, that's really it. Until yes, I get my form accepted, I'll probably have some more, but I'll take some time since they have reviewed it and accepted. You stream tomorrow too? Yeah, in the morning, bro. I'm gonna stream, see how my contracts are doing. I guess I haven't finished this book, bro, but this is a good book to start reading. How you can be a stock market genius. It talks about spin-offs, mergers, bankruptcies, restructuring, write-offs, risk arbitrage, merge securities, recapitalization. So it's a good book. Uncovers the secrets, places of the stock markets. I was reading it, taking notes. It feels good to take notes. But I read Intelligent Investor. What's another good book? Sorry. Read the Intelligent Investor. Intelligent Investor. Oh yeah, Trading for a Living. Security Analysis is a good book. I'm gonna start reading this one too. I'm gonna finish off. You can be a stock market genius, and then I'm reading 12 reasons. 12 rules to life. An antidote to chaos by Jordan Peterson. But what's called this book right here, bro, is a good book. It's basically it's made easy for the books of Benjamin Graham, which is a mentor of Warren Buffett, the billionaire, and it's just the classic investment strategies, right? So it's pretty cool, bro. So reading is good, bro. Even though, like me personally, I hated reading. Bro. I hated reading. I was those type of fools that I was just like, fuck reading. You know what I mean? So, I regret it for the point that I should have been reading books that I liked reading. You know, I think that's everybody's turning point on reading, that they don't read books they want or books they never really had much enthusiasm to read. So like, if you don't like a book and like let's say the teacher puts you to read or something, you're not gonna pay attention to that book. Simply like that. Our brains work like that. We block out everything we don't want to learn, or we don't want to hear, or we don't want to comprehend, and we throw it in the trash. Like the teacher would say, it comes in through one, it goes out through the other. But pretty much, we just block it out and we're like, fuck that, I want to learn what I want to learn, right? So me personally, high school, elementary was I guess the most roughest times because I hated school, bro. I hated school so much. Now I'm in college. I'm in college because I wanted to change my life. I decided, I was in this, I was just doing street shit, bro. And I was just like, I gotta get the fuck out. Like, if I'm a hustler, I could hustle anything, bro. It doesn't have to be just other shit, like drugs and other shit. So I was just like, I'm gonna hustle somewhere else. And thankfully, I'm doing good, bro. Hustling stocks, it's the same shit. You buying, selling shit. Instead of fucking over my, I'm not. I guess with drugs, you're not really fucking over. It just depends on what drug you yourself. But I guess that's bad. Always. The fact that instead of doing something illegally, fool, you could do it 10 times legally. You can do 10 times more illegally. And so I liked it. It caught my attention for the fact you can make a lot of money quick, and you're fucking over the rich billionaires. Because all this is like a game, bro. On the other side of the screen that I'm either buying from or selling from is from a billionaire or a millionaire or another broke nigga like me. You know what I mean? So, same shit. But I think I'm gonna hit the gym and read a bit. But it was good talking to you, bro. Hop on tomorrow. See more people ask more questions tomorrow. Tell your friends. Let everybody know. We're trying to make people rich. So look, think about it like this: when you and me think the same, let's say you get my strategy. Like me, what do I win from it? That I have another person thinking the same as me. So let's say you buy at the same time I buy, right? What happens when you buy and I buy? Prices go up, bro. We both win. You get it? It's kind of like a wave. If I start the wave happens. If I don't start the wave might not happen. It might still happen, but with less people. You know what I mean? But if I can teach more people, that wave happens, and we're all getting money, and then you're gonna know because I'm the one also going live and gonna sell. I say, yo, I'm gonna sell this. You sell too. Boom. The sell off starts, and you start selling off. But you don't lose because the wave started a long time ago, and you knew when the wave started because you started with the same people that started the wave. In a way, that's how it works. You think we could hop on Discord later in a couple of hours? Oh yeah, bro, I'm done. What's it called? Send me. Well, it's cause here I don't even know how to send you my Discord. Discord. I'll send you my Discord. Hold up. Add a friend. There, bro. But yeah, bro. We'll talk tomorrow. Or we'll talk later on Discord today. I'll be on your stream tomorrow. Yeah, later I'll message you if you are open. I can message you if you're down. Yeah, even if I'm not open, just send me a message. I'll get it. I'm on my. I think I have Discord on my phone, so I'll still try to reply to you within a couple of minutes.
And then I got it in English. So can you see English?
That's cool. But alright then, guys. Alright, later then, bro. Yeah, later, bro. I'm gonna go to the gym. I gotta go get this weight, lose this weight. But alright then, guys, I'll be streaming tomorrow. If not later, I'm gonna be streaming some Minecraft or some Warzone. So it was good talking to y'all. Get them gains. Thanks, bro. Be just hopefully till tomorrow we open up